Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope everyone has had a wonderful holiday season so far. Hope you've been able to spend time with family and friends, eaten a lot of food, read some books, and that's what we're going to get into today. In this update, I'm actually going to do two things. I'm going to do my first book haul on this channel. So, book hauls for me are a little scattered because my wonderful wife works at a secondhand bookstore. And so she'll just bring me home books, or sometimes when I go in, I'll just hand books to her and she'll buy them when she buys her books each month. So I'll do the book haul first. Some of these are Christmas gifts and some of them are just books that my wife brought for me. So the first one will be the second. So we got Firefight, Brandon Sanderson, and Calamity by Brandon Sanderson. Two books in the Steelheart trilogy, a sci-fi superhero story. And since I'm a big Brandon Sanderson fan, I'm trying to go through a lot of his work. So there's those. She also got me Kitchen Confidential by Anthony Bourdain. I've been meaning to read this for a while, and I like cooking. This channel originally started with me starting to do cooking stuff, and I pivoted to books, but I'm gonna try to bring cooking stuff back in because I do have a lot of cookbooks, and I've thought about trying to review them for a while. These are the ones that I picked out at the bookstore, and my wife brought home to me. And then there's Legion by Brandon Sanderson. All three of the short stories, I believe, of this. I think there are a few more that aren't a part of this. I don't know. It's a little confusing, but the mini lives of Stephen Leeds. So I'm excited for that. And those three are all non-Cosmere books. And then Christmas came around, and my wife got me Sanderson's new short story collection, Tailored Realities, also non-Cosmere. So these ones aren't a huge priority for me. My priority is getting through the Cosmere, but I will read those. And then my wonderful aunt got me this fun book, and that it is Restaurant Copycat Recipes. And yeah, that could be a lot of fun to go through those and possibly compare. And then the last thing, it's not really a book, but I got a Kindle Color Soft for Christmas. And I haven't really been able to use it yet because I'm reading a physical book right now. But starting in the new year, I'm going to be reading Pride and Prejudice, doing a buddy read with my wife. It is one of her favorite books, and I've never read it before, so I am very excited to do that. I'm not going to toss that on the beanbag. I'm just going to set it nicely there. But I do really like this. This is on, so like it just has these designs, and then you turn it on, and it lights up, and it brings up your like library and stuff. I didn't know a lot about Kindles when I got this. I thought it would be kind of like a mini iPad. Look, and then it brings up a new one. It's just a different one every time. So yeah, I will be definitely messing with that in the new year when I start reading Pride and Prejudice and other books on there. I will find that very useful. I can bring that to work instead of a big bulky book, and traveling because I read big books, so traveling with those can be difficult. So having a e-reader could be really nice, and I could read on my phone, yes, but I don't like doing that. And yeah, now it's time for the monthly writing update.
I had just written for the last 2 hours or so. A great session. I still am feeling that sort of like anxiousness and fear of coming back to something that I haven't looked at in a couple of days, and every time I keep proving myself both wrong and right. Wrong in needing to be worried about being able to continue writing as I have been, but also right in the sense of reminding myself that it's not the writing that is what's feeling right. It's just getting into that groove of writing. Just it feels great. So yeah, I've written. I don't know if you can see here, but I've written about 3,000 words this session, which is great. I mean, I've literally written a third of what I have of the story so far just today. So just shows how far you can get in one session. I mean, this is a very critical part in the story. The story really starts kicking off. That was fun to write. That was really fun to write, and I'm glad I took the time to do it tonight. But they're battling over there. Dorothy has gone to bed. So I probably won't be too far behind her, but it is now 11 o'clock at night. So I got a good, yeah, I just wrote 3,000 words in about 2 hours. Feels really good. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Good night. So I just want to give you like a really quick update. I forgot to do it right after the writing session. I was super tired, but I just finished the inciting incident a couple of nights ago, and it feels so good. I've had this idea in my head for so long, and I've written obviously variations of it in other drafts, but it's very different this time around, and it's feels much more cinematic, and I feel like it really brings together the plot a lot more. So it feels so good to have this thing I had in my head ends up on the page, and now I just gotta do that with the rest of the book. So I'm excited to write more. I wish I could tell you more, but maybe start with your inciting incident. It's a little hard to say where I want to go from here, but I think that I can either fill in the space in between the beginning of the book and this inciting incident, or keep going and then go back to that at some point. I think I'm leaning towards the former. It's coming along. It's coming along. One step at a time. I finished reading Oathbringer last night, so I'm just feeling motivated. I played pickleball. It's all good.
I have written the entire inciting incident, all like 5, 6 ish scenes that kind of go with that, and I had a blast writing it. It felt great. I'm really excited about how it came out in this first draft, and it's already led to other ideas that I didn't entirely anticipate. That does change some things in the story, not like drastically. It's not going to require, especially at this point, really any if all any if at all rewrites. I don't like some, or like I don't know if it'll warrant any rewrites at all at this point that I am in the story. So still kind of going back and forth in my mind. And the nice thing is that this change doesn't feel something that's crazy difficult to adjust. Um, if I do go with it. So exciting things happening with this book, but I do like this new idea, and I'm trying to mull it over and make sure that I'm not just excited about a new idea, that I actually think it's going to be best for the story. I cannot wait to share it with people. I wrote like 6,000 words over the course of those 2 sessions, something like that. One session I was just in the groove, and it felt great, and I feel bad because I haven't written since then. That was a couple of weeks ago, but things have been busy. It's not like an excuse or anything. I totally could have taken time to write, but I've been trying to take some time for other things as well. But I'm definitely going to be gung ho jumping back into it. I'm excited to connect the beginning of the book to this inciting incident once the holiday craze is over. So once the holiday craze is over, I get more settled into some changes going on. Then I'm really hoping that I can set a more rigid schedule for writing and trying to build the discipline for it and not just entirely rely on motivation. And I feel like I've been a little more reliant on motivation, and I don't find it as hard to get myself to write anymore because I've once again am just trying not to have too much pressure with it. Yeah, it's really exciting. I'm getting to a point where everything's falling into place as I want it to. And it's nice having a new idea that doesn't feel like it's going to derail things. And if anything, it might add to the story a layer that I felt was missing already. So trying to get this done before my wife gets home from work so that we can have dinner. I wish I had more for you. I can't tell you that much more than I'm writing this book, and I'm really, really excited about it. This inciting incident was so much fun to write. Like everything that was in my head, everything just kind of fell into place as I needed it to. It's nice seeing this world come to life. So I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of 2025, and I will see you all in the new year. Happy New Year. Hope everyone has a wonderful night. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next video, and keep on writing. Class dismissed.